Hello, I'm Ruth from the Arts Business, and we're here with Greg to talk about his amazing show, Trainspotting. So,
Hello.
Firstly, Greg, tell us as briefly as possible what your role is and what your show's about.
My role is I'm co-producer, co-director, and I also play Tommy. We're doing Trainspotting live, which is a semi-immersive version of Irvine Welsh's novel and Danny Boyle's film, Trainspotting.
How's the response been so far? You've been doing it for years now, right?
It's overwhelming. I think I was telling someone last night, because I've been in it since the beginning, I don't think I quite understand, how well it's received, because to me it's this little thing, but it's been amazing so far.
I'm assuming it's gone up in terms of production values as well.
Yeah, I mean, when we started it was, it was a 3-hour, 40-minute long promenade piece with 14 people. Now it's a 75-minute cast of 5, really slick, and production value's definitely gone up.
Amazing. So, are you from Edinburgh?
No, I'm from Falkirk, which is in between Glasgow and Edinburgh, but I studied in Edinburgh.
Nice. Where did you study?
I studied at Queen Margaret University.
Me too! Yeah. What year were you?
I graduated 2014.
Oh, nice. You'd have been on the new courses. I
So I went
graduated
to
in 2011.
Telford College and then went to Queen Margaret,
Nice. Oh, 2011 I did the theatre production course.
Did you?
That was still a thing.
Nice.
Yeah.
It's still a thing.
Not anymore. So, why did you decide to take it to Edinburgh?
I think because we were, I studied then, but we were sort of immersed within the Fringe as students anyway, so it kind of made sense that we would start doing shows there. So we did a couple of plays before that were quite well received, which allowed us to then take a punt on Trainspotting. And why not do it in Edinburgh, right? It was risky because it could have been an absolute car crash of a show, and when people feel like they have ownership of it, which they do in Edinburgh, it was a risk, but I think it paid off.
Amazing. How did you get the rights for it all?
It's quite a funny story. We put it on December 2013 out of the Blue Drill Hall, and we did not have the rights. And we thought we were going to do it for a week.
Brilliant.
And then Irvine came to the show, Irvine Welsh, and thankfully really enjoyed it. And we in the bar after, he was sort of like, "That was brilliant. If there's anything I can do to help," and I was like, "Could we have the rights?" And that could have been the end of the show.
Yeah.
But it went really well, thankfully, and we have the rights.
Amazing. I assume you act for a living. What else do you do on the side?
I act for a living, and on the side, I am also a production manager, freelance production manager in fashion.
Nice.
So I do freelance fashion
that's
gigs.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Nice. How do you fund your show?
So initially, we were self-funded through bar work, student loans, but this is when the Fringe was a bit big. You could take a bit more of a punt and save a bit of money up. But then about maybe 2016, James Seabright, who runs Seabright Productions, we formed the co-production.
Amazing.
So now we use the capital to start the show from that. But
Nice.
Initially it was bar money and student loans,
I assume you're raking it in now.
You would assume, but it's the Fringe is not. It's not cheap. The good thing is we're able to pay all of our actors, give actors accommodation, and we can run a really well looked after show that has the security, that has the paramedics, that has a full-time company manager. We're really lucky that that's why I always struggle to give people advice to bring shows to the Fringe, because I realise how lucky we are that we have a successful show that people keep coming back to.
Yeah.
So I'm sometimes quite I'm conscious about telling people just do it, because it's hard.
It is really hard.
Yeah.
Where did you start? What venue did you start performing in?
Out of the Blue Drill Hall in Dalmeny Street in Leith.
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
It's
Is that even a venue anymore?
I think they might be a Fringe. I'm not quite sure, but when it was there, it was in December and it was cold, freezing, because it's got the glass roof and you can see your breath on stage, and it was 3.5 hours long, like I said.
Yeah.
Mad.
And then how is your relationship with the Pleasance developed? Pleasance? Blah, blah, blah.
They're amazing. Yeah. Well, I mean, the fact they have us back every year, I think it's good that it sells, right?
Yeah. Absolutely.
How would it be if it didn't sell? We don't know. But it's amazing. They look after us. What's lovely is every year we have the same security guards pretty much come back, the same cleaning staff, the same front of house. We've had a security guard this year who'd left last year and has come back just to walk in our show. So you form this little family, I guess, and it's really nice having people who care about the show and care about the people in it.
And do you have the same cast come back as well?
Yeah, I mean, the current cast at the moment, 3 of us have been together since 2018. Craig, who plays Sick Boy, has been in the show. He's been there for 3 years. And then Alice Glass has just joined us this year as the lead female in the show. And we've got 2 new understudies as well.
Great. What's your hardest part to prepare for the Fringe every year?
The hardest part, I guess it's just finding accommodation is difficult.
It's
becoming, it's just mental. It is just sadly like sort of becoming the antithesis of.
We looked into staying on a hotel in the Ibis budget on Hunter Square.
Yeah, it's not a budget, is it?
400 quid a night. It's absolutely
It's
insane.
just a joke.
Yeah.
It's not what it was for. The Fringe,
No.
you know. So yeah, it's
exactly.
that's always a challenge. Again, we're so lucky that we have a returning cast,
Yeah.
which is such a relief because the year that when we all sort of step down, it's going to be a hell of a rehearsal period.
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
know.
that is a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot of a show. What's your daily schedule like at the Fringe?
Daily schedule this year is a lot more chilled for me. I've decided when I come up from London, I'm not staying in the cast flat. I'm staying home in Falkirk.
Nice.
I just can't do the old going out every
Yeah,
like 3-4
yeah.
in the morning. Well, things I can do and I would, so I'm taking myself away from it. So my schedule's I get up, have a bath, I do some stretches, really boring. Come here, have a coffee. I went to see a show today.
Nice.
And then come in. We come in about. We're very lucky that we have our own venue.
Yeah.
We don't share a venue
Yeah,
with
yeah,
another
which is
show. We
amazing.
can come
It's
in.
so
and
unusual, right?
Warm. We're very lucky, so we can come in, do a warm up, and our call time is like 2 hours before the show starts. So just a chill, yeah.
How does your company manage all of the marketing side of things, so the flyering, the social media, the PR? Things
So
like that?
Seabright Productions, who we co-produce, has a full-time. Her name's Kate, who does all of our marketing for us now, which is really good.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's mostly. I mean, social media postings are huge now. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have Facebook myself, but even Facebook is massive for selling shows now. I mean, I still get excited when I see a poster, but apparently they don't sell it.
No.
Instagram and Facebook's more important, but I love a poster.
Yeah, I know what you mean. You used to be able to put them anywhere, and
Yeah,
now
exactly.
you can't anymore. Have you got any tips for managing burnout or exhaustion for people during the Fringe?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be such boring stuff, isn't it? But you really got to look after yourself.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a long old run, and I've just had to say no to things and not drink every night, or if you do have a beer.
Yeah.
You know, like just plan the days where you're going to do something fun and big. And it's okay just to like not, if you have a day off, not come to the Fringe.
Yeah.
Relax and really just have a bit of you time, see your family, whatever.
Nice.
But I'm saying that with like hindsight.
Yeah.
Because I've burnt myself out so many times to the point where we used to do that show you've just seen it 3 times a night back in the day.
Yeah, that's a lot.
And there's nothing worse walking up to your first show being like, I shouldn't have had those
I'm
12
so
pints
hungover,
last night.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Cast your mind back to the first time you did the Fringe.
Yep.
Is there anything you wish you'd known before you did it?
I think I look back with rose tinted glasses because I felt like so much was achievable back then, and you could just stick a show on for a couple of grand and save it up with your mates. And I kind of like the ignorance, the ignorance of us not having the rights. I wouldn't change anything. I guess I wish I knew the Fringe was going to become what it is now, and I would have probably tried to put more shows on then when it was easier. I guess.
Nice. What advice would you give to first timers thinking about coming up next year?
I guess that's a question I always have to be careful with, right? Because I don't want to tell people like, go for it and chuck all your money into it, because it's hard.
Stay outside of the city.
Stay outside of the city. I think you don't need as many props and costumes as you think you do. Like, sack that stuff off. I mean, I just have a look at the new venues. There's some really good venues like the Wee Red Bar. We performed the Hard Man there years ago at Edinburgh Arts College, and there's some really good venues that want to work with you and they want to get new people in, and they might give you a bit of a better deal. You have a look down. Have a look at Leaf as well. Like, there's some great art down there, and it's tough. I'm really conscious of telling people to do it because I know that it's a real risk now. And I felt like if you'd asked me this question 12 years ago, I'd have been like, do it, because you will still sell tickets. You're not risking as much as you would now.
Absolutely. Sum up your Fringe experience in a sentence.
This year.
Oh, any
just
year.
Fringe.
Just the Fringe. I've given you too much if I say just all of the Fringe in general.
I would just say lots of pints and chicken pakora.
Amazing. And finally, can you tell audiences where we can find you?
Great. You can find us 6 days a week, 2 shows a night at the EICC on Morrison Street, 6:30 and 8:45 every day apart from Wednesdays, basically. And we're doing Trainspotting live.
Amazing.
Thank you so much.